Okay, this is the final lab for Science 1120 for the semester, and it'll be the ideal gas law lab. And on this link here, you'll find find this handout. And what you're going to do is it's using just one website, and we will go through this. And so click on the link for the gas law lab. You're going to click on there and use ideal. And what we're going to do through this is then go through this lab. So what we're going to do is, first part is pressure and number of molecules. So we're going to be using this part first. So we hold on the right, hold constant, select temperature to keep the temperature constant. So, we need to put in 100. Of light. Of light. We're going to keep temperature constant then, so you got to put in the particles first. So we're going to be looking at is 100 light molecules, and what is the pressure? With the temperature being constant. All right, so the pressure is 11.4 atmospheres. All right, then we're going to increase it to 200, 300, 400, and 600. So you go to 200, and that's at 23.6 or so. All right, then we're going to go to 300. If you look on here, you can see that. I'm just going to do the first one. I'm not going to do all these for you today, because you can click on and do them all yourself. Then you do 400. And then 600. All right. Then we're going to click back, so you can do that. So I'll go through the first one with this 70. And 46.8. All right. So we got the pressure, temperature is constant. So now we're going to do that, and we're going to do with heavy. And you will do that for 100. So you'll do heavy 100, 200, 300, 400, and 600. All right. So then we'll do that. And then you're going to do 50 and 50 of each. And do that for 50 of each, 100 of each. So it's half, half, and half. And then what we're going to do is then answer the questions. All right. And you can also estimate from here, all right, the relative speed of each one. So you should be able to understand from there which ones go fastest, which ones go slowest. All right, so that's the first part. All right, the next part we're then going to do is pressure versus temperature. Okay. And in this case, we're going to have set volume constant. So we're going to go back to having, we got to fill some in first at 100 light molecules. So we got to do particles. We got to add particles first before it'll let us change anything. So we change the volume, we fix the volume. And then what we're going to do is change temperature, 300, 600, 15, and so on. So we'll start with this. So 300, that's the default. Now to add more heat, all right, you then raise or lower the temperature and you'll notice the thermometer go up. And you can either cool it down. Right, so you're gonna do that and get it to 600. I'm just trying to show you how to do it. So you do this part down here where you have the heat and cold. The pressure is registered there and temperature is registered there. So you're going to do it for 300, 600, 1500, 2100, and 3000. Okay, that's that part. And the final part, okay, we'll have particles, the back side. Okay, the final part of the lab will be pressure, select temperature constant. Okay. So what we're going to do is then go to here, add 100, 200 light molecules, I believe. Yeah, light molecules. And then you're going to keep the temperature constant, all right? Then we're going to do is measure the width, and the width is here. And as I say in the lab, the volume, this is the width, but we're not changing the height of it or width. So the volume is proportional to the width. And you can get that, we can get as far out. All right, so that's the highest we can get out is 15. So that's going to be showing the volume is just proportional to that. Okay? So I'm not going to worry about the units. We're only going to be dealing with ratios. So what you're going to do is measure the pressure, and then we're going to change the volume by using this handle, and then register what the pressure is for each one. And okay, and that's lab 12. The last part is then to basically look at the questions. What is the temperature? All right, changing Celsius to Kelvin because the gas laws are in Kelvin. Which one you'd expect to be the least abundant? It's related to the ones that go the fastest because the fastest ones escape the Earth's atmosphere. PSI, and this is what's the atmospheric pressure due to nitrogen and oxygen, with atmospheric pressure is about 15 pounds per square inch. And then question 4 is about a sample of neon gas, so it's just a gas. What is the final pressure? Increasing the temperature. And the last one deals with changing pressure and volume. So that is lab 12, and that is lab 14, I should say, and that's the final lab for the semester. Okay, so